What's going on, everyone? MikeO back with another Mailday recap. Got some PC pickups for the Phillies vintage collection. 5 cards, all from different sets. All awesome. A ton of fun picking these up. Got a couple tobacco cards. Got some awesome stuff. Let's jump right into it. First card I have here is a T205 gold border John W. Bates. So he was known as Joe Bates. Played for the Phillies just for 2 seasons, but he did hit 305 in 1910. This is awesome. My first T205 card, so really happy to pick it up. You know, I just looked at the few Phillies they made over the years and kind of got one at a price that I thought was pretty nice. Not super worried about the grades. It's a PSA 2.5, so it's a good plus, which is nice. But hey, it's got good appeal to me. It's, you know, a 100-plus-year-old card. It's supposed to be a little beat up. As long as it's not completely destroyed, I'm happy with it. Just having a lot of fun adding some variety to the Phillies collection, kind of encompassing the entire history of the organization, not just the modern or the Topps era players. So this is a cool card. Really thrilled to pick this one up. So that was really nice there. Next up, we got a T206 Piedmont George McQuillan. Ball in hand version. It's a poor one. It's a PSA 1, but to me, again, it looks good enough. It looks cool. I think it presents well, and it's really nice to add to the collection. McQuillan, he was with the Phillies for a while, 1907 to 1910, and then again 1915 to 1916. And this just goes to show the different era of baseball he was playing in. His career record as a pitcher was 85 and 89, 4 games under 500, but he pitched to a 2.38 ERA. So the run support, the offense was obviously much different back then, so you take the statistics with a grain of salt. But what's really interesting is in his rookie year of 1907 with the Phillies, he actually made 5 starts and then appeared in 1 game in relief. He threw 5 complete games, including 3 shutouts, had a 4-0 record and a 0.66 ERA, so his career certainly got off to a super start, so that's pretty cool, but really happy to pick this one up again, T206. Just looking to add kind of one card from all the different sets over the years, between the tobacco cards and all the different sets they've put out, so I've had a tremendous amount of fun with it. It's been a lot of fun. So I got my first Diamond Stars card as well. It's a 1935 Blondie Ryan PSA 2. I was actually looking at a few of these, and I thought the 2 just honestly looked better than the 3s, 4s, and 5s I looked at. And it was far cheaper. I think it was like $15. Blondie Ryan played in the big leagues for a while, but only 1 partial season with the Phillies there in 1935. He only played 39 games, didn't do a tremendous amount, and I believe he ended up with the Yankees later that year. But I actually really like the look of this card. I think it's cool. I love that old P there on the jersey on the right, the kind of pose he's in, the nice backdrop. So I think it was a nice one to add. I'm not opposed to eventually adding more cards from these different sets. I'm not hung up on trying to make sets or anything like that, but one good example is pretty nice, and I think the card had a nice appeal to it, so it's pretty neat there. And next up, we have a 1939 play ball, and this is Spud Davis. This one's actually got a pretty solid grade there, a PSA 5, so an excellent 5. Spud Davis, he was another 2-time Philly with the Phils from 1929 through 1933, and then again in 38 to 39. Played 16 years in the majors, hit 308. I'd say he had a pretty successful career overall. As you can see, the 39 play ball, black and white. No graphics or anything. Pretty basic looking card, but definitely a nice sign of the times. So really nice card there. Happy to add that. And then the final pickup is the most modern of the cards. And being modern, it's still pretty old. It's a 1948 Leaf. I really like these 1948 Leaf cards. I've seen others show off awesome cards from this set, and there are a lot of awesome cards. Wanted to add a Philly. I thought Del Ennis was the perfect guy to add. This is a PSA 4, so alright grade for a card from the 40s. Del Ennis, though, I heard about him all the time growing up as as a Phillies fan and seeing Phillies videos and hearing people talk about the Phillies, and I don't think I ever realized what a fantastic player he was. He actually reached 3 All-Star games. He had 7 100-plus RBI seasons and 9 20-plus home run seasons. So he was really an offensive force there in a time where, offense wasn't going crazy. And a big-time member of the Phillies, played with the Cardinals as well. And he was part of the 1950 Phillies National League pennant-winning team, the Whiz Kids, that took on the Yankees in that 1950 World Series. So I imagine Del Ennis there with Richie Ashburn was probably one of the most popular Phillies there for a course of the 50s. So this is an awesome looking card. Love the look of it. So that's it for today. 5 pickups that I'm really happy to add. I'll show off the backs real quick. It's a really nice clean back there. You can see some of the information that they had. Leaf Gum Company there on the back. But these cards are just really neat, and I've had just so much fun picking these up, kind of doing some research, looking into the players, looking into the look of the cards. Here's another look at that Blondie Ryan. And the thing I would encourage others to do the same thing. If you're a team collector, if you're looking to add some different stuff to the collection, you haven't really done a lot of vintage, check out some players from your favorite team, some of the history. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of neat. And you don't have to get just the Hall of Famers and just the all-time greats. I mean, that's awesome, and I certainly love picking them up. But you can get a lot of this cool vintage stuff, have a lot of fun with it, get the lower grades, cool players that made some sort of impact at, honestly, very reasonable prices. So comment below. Let me know which one of these cards you like the best. What kind of cards that you think I should pick up? Are there any kind of rare sets or other cards that you don't think I might have that I could get a cool Phillies card in? Let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.